Getting started here in the second semifinal match, the 2017 Butterfly Southeastern Open. Phong Nguyen in yellow and blue, and Zhang in red. Which you have played before in the over 1800. And Zhang coming out on top. It was a close 3-2. What we're hoping to see is that these players can get over the serve and attack and serve-receive hurdle and show some really amazing table tennis and athleticism. Phong has some great blocking abilities. It's really evident when you see him play at his level. Zhang plays so hard though. When I mean hard, I mean he plays very quickly. And the pace can be tough for someone like Phong who wants to block. Also 3 out of 5. Very, very fast rallies. We've already played 9 points. And they've only started just a few minutes ago. Zhang is very well known for that, playing very quickly, so quickly. Trying to taking no prisoners, just going straight at it. Nice blocking. Nice looping by Phong, actually. You can see he's kind of a slow starter. He plays very slowly. He's actually a very difficult opponent. Look at that block. Beautiful forehand block. Most people, or many players, don't even touch that loop from Zhang, but Phong definitely made that great forehand. Working with the umpire to get a new ball. Make sure it's okay. Really, really good blocking, great defensive play. I almost thought that first shot hit off of his shirt, which would have made it illegal, but it looks like he got his paddle on it. We saw Phong earlier this year at the Kerry Cup here. also made it to the single elimination rounds. Beautiful blocking, nice control. Oh, nice placement. Takes that first game.
First game, 11-9, 1-0, 2.
Very close, actually. Zhang, you've seen him on the Butterfly Tour, quite a few events. Plays so quickly, sometimes extremely consistent. Beating Manchi-san last week at the Maryland October Open. But sometimes so inconsistent. We've seen him lose to 2,400 players multiple times.
Okay, second game, 1-0, Yuchi, Yuchi serve. 0-0.
So quick, right deep into the forehand. Zhang plays close to the table. That's where he's comfortable. He has a penchant for not hitting the ball all the way, which is what we saw here. Phong needs to play a little more aggressively. Let's get into the game and see. I feel like his head's not in it. Trying to always the big shots, no matter what. Nice 2 points in a row. Nice backhand loop. Phong, from what I remember from Kerry Cup, is definitely a slow starter. And we saw him, Kerry Cup is best 4 out of 7 for most of the match. And we saw Phong drop many games in the beginning before coming back. And it's weird if I got to get into it a little faster, but sometimes you don't quite understand how he wins the points, but he just makes it so uncomfortable for his opponents. High ball. And how do you win these points? But sometimes it's just so difficult for these players. Well, it was a simple long push into the backhand, but it had the depth and the spin that made it difficult for Zhang to loop it. Simple serves. Careful placement, change of speed. See if he can take the second game. It's up by 2. Still anyone's match. Tricky play. That was good placement by trying to play a little slowly, playing a little softer. Too high of a push, 8-7. Fong's strategy is quite difficult. The careful placement, defense, blocking, pick hitting in a way, or pick attacking in a way, can be useful against lower players and difficult against such high-level players. Well, beautiful block. This blocking is at least 2,700. Those are shots that many players, even at the 2,600 level, don't even touch. And Zhang himself was not prepared for it to come back. Looping cross-court shot, really, really nice. Nine all, second game. Zhang staying so close. You can see he's almost running into the table. Preferring to generate his power or his speed from taking the ball so early. Phong here looking for a careful strategy. For many players, they'll be looking for a serve attack. For Phong, I'm not sure what kind of tricky placement he's going for. Time to game point. He was down. Phong again, looking for some tricky placement. Good attack. Ten. It's a big rally. Wow, 2 net sword from each player. Careful placement. It's just sometimes you can't keep up. You can't hit that many shots. Oh, Wow, beautiful block, such good anticipation. 1-1. What an amazing game. Again, sometimes you don't know how Phong is winning, but he wins. He blocks it, he makes it. You can see that compared to other players who are at this 2600 level, he attacks very selectively and instead chooses to play this blocking placement speed change game, which is very difficult. Serve to start that third game. Not the best start, but perhaps not a better time for it either. Here's Phong looking again to play some tricky placement. Simple serves. Looking for a spinny loop. Didn't quite make it there, but that was the plan. Zhang, same style. Good serves. Stay close to him, attack and attack. Nice aggressive shot from Phong, some of the first that we've seen. Starting to mix those in. Again, people have said that he is a slow starter. I think he's finally awake. If you ever play Phong in the future, you have to take those early games. And just get harder and harder. It's so difficult to block. Such a weird block too. It's short onto the forehand. Trying to have to run into the table. Obviously not pleased with that missed shot. Makes you feel like you're making all these unforced errors, but actually they are quite forced. Beautiful shots. Like I said, Phong slow starter, now he seems awake. In contrast, the Zhang just taking the ball right off the bounce. Phong takes it very late. You can see it's almost dropping before he takes it, but it generates an interesting and different amount of spin. Spoke with both players yesterday on the table now about their dreams and their hopes for this tournament. Zhang obviously in it to win it, so is everyone here. But sometimes wishing that he had more of that physical prowess. Unlike Phong, who's a slow starter, I would say Zhang is a fast starter. The longer you play, the more difficult it becomes for him. See if he can turn that around. Phong is really getting into the match. 6-2. We might have an upset in the making. $400 or $500 for these semifinalists are guaranteed, but $1,000 is guaranteed if you make the final. Zhang's backhand so quick. Right off the bounce, gives everyone trouble. Trying to so quick. Well, given the importance of this third game, no timeouts have been used, but for Phong, it might be a good time. Just lost 3 in a row. He's up 7-3, 7-6. Oh, it's too hard. Start playing soft and, again, leading and having people come back. Very, very typical, and yet such a difficult mental hurdle to get through. 7-all. Third game, crucial game in the best 3 out of 5 semifinal. 7-8. Trying to finding his way. Attacking skill. Bringing it back. 8-all. Oh, it's pretty lucky. He got a net on the flip and then an edge on that block. Again, you can't let those phase you. Definitely a mental test. 8-9. Misjudgment on how long it was. Again, definitely a mental test. 10-8. He was up 7-3. Now we're looking at trying to with 2 crucial game points. Oh wow, that was definitely an unforced error. I was waiting for him to take that game. Phong getting a little lucky. 9-10. Has to save at least 1 more game point. Crucial game point, third game. Best 3 out of 5. With the score tied at 1-all. In games. Really nice. Really nice block. And again, sometimes it's hard to say that Phong looks like he's in deep trouble back at the end of the table, but somehow he can win the point. 10-all. He saved his 2 game points. Now he's back in it. Think about a careful serve. Well, that was interesting. Great backhand serve. One we haven't seen this entire game. Step around, attack, and attack. Phong calls a timeout. First game point. Again, smart to use it in game 3. Critical time. Each player gets 1 timeout per match. In a best 3 out of 5, many either choose to use it in the third game because leading 2-1 and being behind 1-2 can make a huge difference in your performance. Not only in your physical performance, but also how you feel mentally. Each of these prior 2 games have been won by 2-point margin. We're going to see the same here today in this third game. Zhang has the serve. First match point. Our first game point for Phong. It was close.
11-11.
Deuce.
11-12.
Wow, that backhand block was so wide. Second game point. Crucial, crucial third game. Can Phong get another game point? Amazing block. There goes another game point. Zhang sometimes just plays too fast. It's both his strength and his weakness. Deep serve, saw Phong stuff around, really smart, very risky. Ultimately a good choice here. Another deuce point. Zhang to be said, hasn't had any game points in deuce, had a couple before. It's fair. It's a net dribbler again. Lucky shots, but sometimes they come at interesting times. And you cannot be fazed by it. The players are not upset by it. First game point for Zhang on his serve in deuce. Here we go. Zhang takes a 16-14. Saved 3 game points. Phong saved 2 game points and had 3 himself. Wasn't able to take it. Used the timeout, crucial third game, but it's still anyone's match. Every game has been decided by a margin of 2 points. These players are very, very close. It's pretty amazing. We watch Phong that he really doesn't attack a lot. And yet he can play at such a high level. Everything is so careful.
Fourth game, 0-0.
Let's serve. More attack from Phong. So close. Careful placement that Zhang going wide into the backhand, slow, very hard into the middle. Change of placement makes it very hard for blockers. Nice attack by Phong. He has 3 points. He made almost all of them through attacking, 2 of the 3. They thought it was, the umpire thought it was the let, but it was not. And camaraderie between the players. It's very civil. Feeling a little bit fatigued. It was a nice run around for Zhang into that middle position. Oh, misread on the serve again. Serve return, super key. Huge part of this game. 5-all in the 4th. Pushing, drop shots, shots that perhaps players don't practice a lot but are extremely, extremely important for matches. Phong using too much of that shoulder. Some 5. Every game is decided by 2-point margin. Let's see. Oh, beautiful block on that forehand. It always seems like Phong won't get there, but somehow, some way the ball makes it on the table. It's very tricky for players. Nice forehand counter loop. Phong, master of changing of speed in a very deceptive way. Just a little slower, 20% slower, 20% higher in these counter loops, and it's very difficult. 7-all, close just as any of the other games. Serve return again, key part of this game, and especially when you get to the end, it gets harder to serve ball, gets harder to receive ball. Zhang, second seed, looking to close this out. He has the serve, he wants both these points. Okay, he got the first. Nice counter looping rally. Engaging in Phong in these longer rallies now. Almost. It's close. Nice blocking. You know, for many players, even that first block would have been impossible. Zhang has his first 2 match points to get himself into the final. And it's never over until it's over. There's Phong, my big serve and attack. Always what you do when your back's against the wall. Just think of another combination. Right off that edge, Zhang takes it. 11-9, again, only a margin of 2. Top 2 seeds prevail. They will face each other in the final. It will be a rematch.